What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is actually future me right now. This video that you are about to see was a little bit impromptu. We're filming another video, got a call for a snake, and it couldn't have been a more cool experience, but we are about to actually treat this snake for one of the next videos that you will see after you guys watch this one. So if you want to see this, stay tuned for that. But we are going to hop into today's adventure where we found a really cool snake at someone's house. Check it out. I'll be there. I'm by let's see, I'm hopping on the turnpike right now. I'll be there in like 15 minutes, but she needs to watch the snake so it can stay there. Perfect. All right, bye. We just got a call while I was filming a video about chameleons. Go catch a python or a boa or something, big snake. They said it was a python. My buddy just called me, so we are heading there now. We'll see what happens when we get there. So my friend just sent me the address. It is all the way down in Cutler Bay. Basically, if I scroll down here, you can see where all this wetland, swampy, marshy, mangrove area meets this housing area inside of here, and that is where these pythons that are invasive are coming in and coming into contact with people, eating their dogs, cats, who knows, but we are hopefully gonna get this snake out of the area. Let's see how much time it takes to get there. We're trying to drive safely. It is going to take us 30 minutes to get there, guys. Fingers crossed the snake is still there once we get there. So we've just got to the house. It's actually behind me here, guys, but looking over here next to me, you can see why there is a snake in this person's backyard. We have this natural area which they have kept untouched, as I showed before and talked about in the car on the way down here, and this is the perfect habitat for rats, snakes, lizards, all sorts of native wildlife and invasive wildlife. I don't know if this is going to be a monster python, but we have to go see what this is.
Roxanne.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? Oh my God, wait.
So anyhow, we've just gotten down here. I didn't want to film all throughout her house, but she has let us film catching this thing, and it's not a huge python. If you come over here, he's tucked into this corner, and I don't know if he's gonna be mean or not, but guys, this is not a Burmese python. This is a ball python. You can see she has a little dog there. I don't think he could be hurt by this, but he could definitely be hurt by a Burmese python if it was to come in here. Let's see the temperament on this guy, because usually they're pretty calm, but he could whack me. It's okay. He's very cold.
Yeah, because I didn't know, and I was like,
Let's see.
I was watering your pants.
Look at this.
It's pretty calm.
We'll see what he does here now. He's super cold, so usually even an aggressive snake, when they're cold, can be a little more calm because they just don't have the energy that they typically have when they're all warmed up from the sun. Typically these ball pythons are pretty calm, and that's why they are a common snake for people to keep. If you guys have been to your local reptile stores, your pet shops, you've probably seen these guys, but this guy is massive. This is a large ball python. He's definitely full grown, probably about 4.5 feet by the looks of it, and he hasn't clearly had a problem eating for however long he's been loose. It could be a neighbor's snake, or he could have been out in the mangrove area like I was showing you. So very cool, but he seems to be pretty nice, which is always awesome because nobody likes getting bit. All right, little buddy. Ooh, it's always a little awkward filming. It's not like I have a TV show here. I mean, I guess I kind of do. It's always a little weird filming around new people. I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. I'm just kidding. I'm not dying here. He's just hanging out, and we're trying not to get in an accident right now. You're a little tight on my neck, buddy. We're gonna get him off of here. But guys, super, super cool. So now we have a little more time to talk. Look how amazing this is, guys. Big, beautiful ball python. Now, this was definitely somebody's pet at some point. They don't have a population that is established out here, at least as far as anyone knows of. But let's go right here. As we pull up here, you can see just how close that lady's house was to this natural area. Very, very close, and this guy could have came right out from there. Now maybe he escaped from that part of the neighborhood when he was really young, and now he could be like 4 or 5 years old and have ended up in that lady's backyard. So who knows, we might put out some signs saying missing snake or found snake rather, with my number on it, so that somebody could get their pet back. But also, whoever had this thing at whichever point in its life didn't really take care of it responsibly. So I don't know if we should be returning this to this snake's owner, because they clearly didn't care about the snake enough to make sure that it was locked in its enclosure. He was able to get out, and now he's in our hands. So I believe we're probably just going to get him home. I'll see you guys when we get to the house. And we have made it home. Let's turn off the car here. As you can see, we have our friend wrapped up in our jacket here, because all he or she wanted to do was just go into a dark, safe feeling spot. As I was holding her and Sean was holding her, she just kept moving. So look at that. You are a monster. You are a big, beautiful monster. If we look up under here, oh, it's okay. You hear that? I'm not sure if the camera picked that up, but it does sound like she has a respiratory infection. I kind of heard it when I first saw her, but I thought it was defensive. But you can hear when she breathes. We'll try to be really quiet. Right there. Might have been able to hear that. I don't believe, with my experience with these snakes, I don't believe that is a hiss. She's not acting defensive right now. She's just cruising along. If she didn't want me touching her, she would probably coil up, and she just wouldn't be all stretched out. She'd be a lot more defensive. So I believe she has a respiratory infection that we are gonna have to treat. If you guys want to stick around for that, be sure to watch the next video and subscribe to the channel, guys. We are gonna have to treat you and set you up with a new enclosure. But that is all for now, guys. We've rescued this snake. You're no longer out in the Florida Everglades in South Miami area. You're here in our hands, and we will give you the antibiotics that you need. So guys, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.